All right, welcome back to Chasing 4-5. This is Lyman, or I'm Lyman, and we have Bryce here. So another match review today, and this is following up on our last episode where I had to play two singles matches in a day, and this is the second singles match. So uh, the I think he said he's never. This is like his first season playing USTA as a 4-0. So yeah, interesting. And let's take a look.
When he says that it's his first season, then like does he like um let's see.
Let's see. Oh, here we go. Over here. Wait, let me see. Was he serving first? I forget. No, we're just warming up on serves.
Uh, what's your warm up like? Are you don't warm up before the match usually, right?
I tried to. Um, Ideally, I want to warm up because if I play cold, it's pretty rough.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, if I can hit for like maybe 30 minutes, that would be ideal.
Okay.
Oh, we're starting.
Okay, I was about to ask. I think it looked like you started,
Yeah.
but it's good. That was a good rally so far. Was that in? That was in.
I think I don't know. I think it was could have been out, could have been in.
Good hustle. Good hustle. I think the cross court forehands look really good. Um, the We're gonna have to work on the backhand, but that's okay. We know that one step at a time. Um, do you have a lot of trouble chipping?
Yeah.
Okay. But like, is there a reason why you chip over hitting the backhand?
Usually because I feel like I can't hit the backhand.
Okay.
I think it's more of a confidence thing. I do
Okay.
better with doubles, but not singles. And I've been playing a lot of singles too. So
I think in your practice, you definitely need to get on like a backhand cross court regime, uh, like in your training.
yeah, I would agree with that for sure. Maybe we would um switch focus. I've been focusing a lot on my forehand
Yeah.
and and maybe I should switch to backhand for now, just so I can have a steadier game.
I guess you can clip this part out, but I'm always confused or like I realize that like this is like weeks behind, right?
Yeah.
The reality. So it's like, oh, okay. Um, but I think one drill that you could do is instead of going two backhands cross court, like both sides backhand, just have one of you be an inside out forehand, and then switch off. Because you guys like most people hit their forehand consistently.
Yeah.
So take turns like practicing, and then that way you like always have a consistent ball to train on your backhand. Um, you guys play front and back a lot. Like there's moments where he's pushed really deep, and now he's going to net. He's quite fast.
Yeah. He, he's pretty fast.
Okay. Did
Uh
he come from another sport? Sorry, no go.
uh I forget. I totally forget um what his background was. he this was a day where like I felt like I couldn't hit the ball. Like everything just felt really like that short. I just could not hit deep.
That one was good.
Yeah, I don't know. It was weird. Like general feeling was I couldn't hit the ball. And yeah.
Uh, you definitely, I think, are like doing too much of a loop or curve to like brush the ball.
Hmm.
Um, that's for sure. I've noticed something with this guy is that he stands on the same side that he is already on a lot of times.
Oh, okay.
So if you watch him, like say he's serving, so you're serving, okay, it goes cross court, he hits it cross court, he'll stay on that seat like there, like he'll stay on that side, which is correct. But then if you go down the line, he takes like an extra second to like go back to the other side. Or if he hits down the line, he doesn't switch over.
Okay.
So here, if you pause for a sec, right? Um, so here, what typical this case is a little different because the ball's in the middle, but here, if he served cross court, you hit in the middle.
You
But
can
if you were
do
to,
Hey Bryce, you can do this.
yeah,
You can annotate, you can draw lines.
where do I hit click annotate?
Huh?
Where do I click annotate?
If you go up, you should see
Oh,
like
view. I don't have those options.
you don't have those options.
I
Okay,
have a raise hand option.
that's it. Oh, maybe because you don't have the app. Okay, I can annotate for you. All right.
Oh, we'll get the app next session and then we'll start annotating. I have to like install it. This is my work computer. Okay. But basically, my point is that in a lot of cases, when he's serving deuce side cross court, um, Lyman hits it cross to where he drew the circle, and then let's say he goes down the line. So that's Lyman's backhand. So now Lyman, you're on the other side, and what the case is that he'll be standing on that deuce side for himself, and he doesn't move over a lot of times until you've made contact versus like in our training and hopefully all our videos like we see Lyman and like Lyman knows like you're there, you would move over automatically if you were to hit down the line, you'd move over to the other side, but he doesn't do that.
Hmm.
So regardless of whether you hit the ball cross court or down the line, like he kind of just stands there planted. In this case, it's not as obvious if you play the video, like because you hit the ball in the middle of the court and he's gonna move to go get it, and he just kind of like he watches the ball a lot and he doesn't move afterwards.
Oh, interesting.
So I think one thing is for you is like if he's ever gonna hit down the line, you just change the direction. Like every time, you just constantly change direction to the open court because he doesn't move as well.
I didn't notice that. I was also tired, but yeah, focus definitely wasn't there. Oh man, how did I not notice that?
He's a little slow, but I don't know. We can keep playing the video. Like he kind of watches the ball. Like it's easy, you know, if you feed him and hit him to the open court. But yeah, now he's like moving, but he doesn't move quite that. He kind of watches the ball for a while.
Uh,
Um, yeah. How do you feel about hitting short angle forehands?
um, yeah, I do it a lot in doubles, not so much
I
in
think you
singles.
could do it here if you find the chance.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh, I think if you have someone who's like not particularly recovering well, Um, I think that could be really beneficial for you. Like that last point here, if you rewind, it's he covers the court like I think with I don't know where he like came from like sports wise, but he covers the court in like a very like rigid way. So like this is uh down the line. Um, I wouldn't stand so far in the middle if I was him. I would be like a step over, and I think he tries to place himself in the middle a lot. When he
Oh
goes
yeah, right in the
right, like
middle. Yeah.
you would run up and try to cover the baseline,
Hmm.
or I think most people would, and then the cross court because it's actually quite hard. You can't hit an angle right up to the line. It has to be deep to some extent, so it's easy to cover the cross court.
Oh, he played in high school.
Hmm.
That's what it was. Yeah. He played tennis in high school.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, he makes some like weird recoveries, and I think that they're like very rigid ways of moving. Um, yeah, other than that, he's got a good like cross court shot. No?
Yeah. Um,
Balls are deep, at least this point.
yeah.
What was your strategy with him if he's like fast on the court?
Uh,
Oof.
I don't know if that was in or out. I couldn't tell. Look out to me though.
Hmm.
I think eventually I noticed that he was having some trouble at the net, so I think I just wanted to bring him in a little bit. Uh, I know was I able to hit angles? Not too much. Yeah, I think I wanted to bring him into the net a little bit more and try to pass him. I felt like he was passable.
I feel like he doesn't have the best like approach shots, uh, volleys for sure. Like if the ball is high but it bounces short, he doesn't do the best job with it. Nice pickup. Great pickup from him. Yeah.
Ooh.
This is quite a messy set. Yep, you're running a lot.
Yeah, yeah. It was not a great. Yeah. Uh,
Hmm.
he was. I don't. I don't know. I'm trying to remember what it felt like playing against him. Yeah, I mean, I was essentially a ball machine feeding him balls.
Yeah, I would say I think one is just having a little bit more angle on both sides. Um, I think going to your net strategy is good, and one way to do that is to hit at an angle but short. So maybe we should work on that on both sides. Um, like what I mean is like having the ball land around the service line and like leave the court on on the edges, leave the court, uh, leave the singles line before it gets to the baseline.
Leave the singles line before it gets to the baseline.
Yeah,
Uh, what do you
or
mean by
leave.
that?
Okay, so basically, if you pause, it should go wide out of the blue area of the court before it gets to the baseline. It should go bounce in and go wide and go out before it gets deeper.
Okay, for the short angle balls. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, or in general, like yeah, all the short angle balls. Like you should hit these balls where they bounce it around the service line, like where your
So
neck is right
here
now. Yeah,
and
maybe
then go
further. Yeah, exactly.
go that way. For I
A
mean,
little,
so
yeah.
from where I am, let's hold on. Let's see. Doop. So where would I hit the short angle ball?
Here, this one. So
Let me go back.
you can pick any shot. It's not
Okay. So would I
here.
hit
Like
it?
this is one.
Okay.
Hit to the open court, and then where you
Yeah.
drew the orange thing,
Yeah.
like pause where you while you're like when you make contact or something. I don't know. Um,
Let's see
yeah,
here.
that's fine. Yeah, so that ball, the orange thing that you're drawing, so we want to hit to the open court, like on
So I
the
want
other
to
side. So on the deuce on his deuce side, we're gonna hit to his deuce side, around where the service line is, and have it bounce and go, yeah, like that.
that way.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe not as dramatically, but we wanted to just go past the service line or past the singles line, into the alley, pull some off court. Because this is what I was talking about. You're hitting a forehand. This is coming from your deuce side. He should actually be on the other side of the court on his deuce side, but he doesn't do that.
Oh yeah, because he's still right here.
Yeah, he's still kind of watching and going, okay, what's going on? You know?
Okay.
Which everyone does, but some people, well, what we hopefully want to always have linemen do is like passively recover and be in the right spot without thinking about it.
Okay. Yeah,
And if you,
okay.
yeah, yes, sorry,
No, no, go
go
ahead.
ahead. No, I mean, but if the idea is that you play to that corner, he has to go run and like really, really sprint to go get it. And I'm not saying that you have to like be marking or painting lines. It's more of just like getting him to move in that direction because he's not going to hit a great ball back, hopefully. And then you go again, the next ball that's like sitting in the middle, and you go into the opposite corner again, short, so that he has to run.
So maybe like aim here or here.
Um, yeah, yeah, somewhere where it's like short and he has to like reach for it and he has to stretch.
Okay. And then I'm following the ball, right? Because he'll be pulled out here. And then I would be recovering here-ish.
You can, yeah, if the ball like that you hit is really good and you see him struggling a lot, go in. If you need another one, you wait for the next one, you go to the other side, you go to the backhand side, same thing.
Okay.
You don't have to hit a backhand to do it. You can hit an inside out forehand.
Okay. Shots I need to work on for sure.
Sorry, there's a lot of shots that are hard to develop.
Well, tennis is a journey. Yeah,
um,
so he did it to me.
what he's doing to you,
Yeah.
basically, yeah. Like here, this is ball in the middle of the court. Short ball again, like backhand, one-handers. We usually have really good angles going cross court, so
Okay.
we'll work on that. Yeah, same thing. Nice pass. Yeah, what's the score on this match?
He won 6-3, 6-2.
Okay. Yeah, good, good. I think it's really good that you figured out that he's not the best at net. Um, like I see you winning points off this. That's really good. You okay, Lion?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I
Sometimes I
was
just hear silence.
I was I was watching. I haven't watched this footage yet, so I mean, even though I played it, it's kind of interesting to watch sometimes. Yeah.
One,
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that makes total sense.
you should narrate what you're thinking.
Yeah. I mean, for the most part, I'm just like, okay, that makes sense. I shouldn't have. He, he gets excited. Um, yeah, I definitely need to work on slice or not hit slices when I don't need to. Um, and this is pre working on footwork and stuff like that.
Mm,
But yeah, in general, like watching this, yeah, a lot of my strategy was I kind of do want to bring him in because I felt like I could win more points that way.
hmm
And rallying with him was not in my favor that day because I couldn't hit quality shots with him or
mm,
and yeah, I wasn't getting the angles that I wanted. Um, I'm not getting the depth that I wanted. I was hitting like those shots constantly. See, like it would bounce before the service line and just giving him really easy shots to hit. Like I'm pretty lucky that he's not um hitting like he's not a big hitter. Otherwise I would have been it probably would have been 0-0.
mm. Yeah, you hit to his forehand spot, like sweet spot. He doesn't have to move much, and he's hitting forehands
Yeah.
and backhands. Um, yeah, I feel like maybe doing some live ball, like maybe you have to start setting your targets for when you do drills, setting your targets like wider and with less margin.
Okay.
Uh, I think this is obviously like a little bit late or like delayed in terms of like what kind of results are we seeing live right now. Um, but yeah, I think maybe it's time to start like having small margins in terms of targets, like zone off an area close to the singles line.
Okay. Well, we're almost caught up, so I think we'll be more up to date soon anyways.
Are we catching up with the videos?
Yeah, we're almost caught up.
Oh, okay. Because it with all these nice pass, nice. With all these videos, it feels like you play like 20 matches a week.
Right. I was playing like 2 matches a week.
Well, we should work on having a lob as well. I think that would be good for your toolkit.
Yeah, my lob sucks. I it's like there's times where I hit good lobs, but for the most part, I would say 20% of my lobs are good, 80% suck.
I was playing
And
somebody last week and they were being abused a little bit by by me. Started crying because the lobs were like right on the baseline.
oh, that's brutal.
Nice, good coverage. You're pretty fast on court, so that's good.
This
I don't know if you feel fast.
uh I think doing the like a lot of the leg exercises helped a lot. Like maybe a month or two ago, playing these 2 matches, my legs would have been toast because this was my second match, right? After the last one we reviewed with playing against Chris, where we
hmm
had to play a 10 point and points were pretty close. Um, so I mean, even tournaments, like I felt okay compared to how when I played tournaments, where you have to play 2 matches typically if you win the first one.
I was gonna say, like, I also feel like you're keeping up in terms of like pace more or less. Like, and this is good that like your 4-0, this is not a non-competitive match. Like I think both of you guys have to work a lot for this. So
Yeah.
Fit fitness is keeping up. I think like skill wise is keep you're not that point, but you're building it.
Yeah, I'm staying in the point, and I definitely could have changed it up a little bit if I can get a little bit more angle. Um,
Play that last point, the one before this one. Sorry.
this one.
I think this one's like this is what happens when you're hitting angle, when you're hitting deep cross court, and he can't touch you, right? I mean that's right in the corner, but still, like it just the shot's way more effective.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. I I would definitely agree. I think this has to be in the second set already. I felt like I was hitting better in the second set. Um, I was hitting a little deeper, and yeah, I was able to loosen up a little bit.
That's a nice forehand. Couldn't sit out. Um, you need to go cross court more.
I
You're kind
know.
of the person in the drill, like in the fake fictitious drill that we do, or like not fake fictitious, but like the person that keeps hitting down the line, they're wondering why they have to run longer distances while the other one's only hitting cross court.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
know. Uh, and I do notice that in the match. I was like, dang, why can't I hit it um more with more angle? And I think um maybe it's more of like I'm reacting to the ball versus putting some intention behind it.
Uh,
Yesterday I had mo definitely more intention.
okay.
I'm forced to have it with doubles
Okay.
versus singles. Maybe I don't because there's nobody there. So I go, oh, it's okay. I don't know. I don't know if that's really going through my mind or habit. Because when you're playing doubles, you cannot hit to the net player, right? Because if especially as you get better, you hit to a net player, there's a good chance that, and if you don't hit it with enough pace, they could just smash the ball. So
I think another thing is like you're definitely because you're the only one on the court, you're definitely a lot more distracted. I see you like watching forward a lot, which is important. But I think what happens is you don't, at least on your forehand, you don't turn as much.
yeah.
We'll be caught up
Uh,
soon. Rough.
yeah. I think I'm making the adjustments. Have I filmed anything since the last? No, I haven't had any matches because the season was over.
Oh,
So
okay. So that's why we're catching up.
yeah, season's
Thank God.
over. We'll be all caught up, and then um, we'll probably have like one match review, and then we can also look at trading stuff. Um,
Okay.
oh yeah, it's over. I lost.
Wait, what do you mean by trading stuff?
Training, not
Oh,
trading.
training. Okay.
My mouse is glitchy. I think there's a hair in here.
Okay. That's cool. I think, yeah, I think hopefully we'll be caught up. I think you're looking forward a lot, so that's one thing. But otherwise, I'm not. Yeah, whether it's hitting with more intention or not, hopefully everything gets shored up by getting caught up with like what you're doing now. So,
Yeah, I'm seeing some improvement. There's going to be one more bad doubles, two, and another rough singles, I think. Oh no, that wasn't that rough. I lost 6-4 to Leslie. Um, I think it was bad in the beginning, and then I started to come back a little bit. But yeah, we just have two more.
Okay.
Yeah, we got bageled in the well, I guess we're doing a preview for next episode. Um, but yeah, those a little rough. Um, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. We're starting to learn how to annotate, and we can really describe a little bit more about what we should be doing and and how to make adjustments. So thanks for checking out another match review, and yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and check us out for the next episode. Thanks, everybody.